Hello, tech explorers, and welcome back to Top Tech Gossip with Sana. I'm your host, Sana, and today's episode is diving into a powerful movement that's shaking up the AI world. Not through flashy launches or billion-dollar investments, but through quiet collaboration and open sharing. Today, we're talking about open source AI, why it matters, where it's heading, and how it's changing the future of technology itself. And joining me once again is Sam, technical lead for AI/ML at 𝗁, who's had a front row seat to this incredible shift. Sam, welcome back. Ready to get into it?
Thanks, Sana. Absolutely ready. This is such an important topic because while a lot of attention goes to big tech companies launching their massive AI models, there's this entire parallel world of open source innovation that's just as influential, sometimes even more so. And it's not just about code, it's about how knowledge, access, and creativity are being democratized in the AI space.
Exactly. I feel like when people hear open source, they just think free software. But with AI, it's so much bigger, right? It's almost a mindset shifting. Can you explain a bit more about what makes open source AI different from traditional proprietary models?
Definitely. In traditional AI development, companies build large models like GPT-4 or Claude and keep their architecture, data, and training methods secret. They treat the model like intellectual property, something to monetize and protect. In contrast, open source AI projects release their model weights, training data sets, and code to the public. Anyone can inspect, improve, and adapt these models. It's not just about being free to use, it's about transparency, collaboration, and shared ownership of innovation.
I love that way of framing it, shared ownership. And we're seeing some pretty powerful models come out of open source efforts now, right? It's not just second tier versions of the big players.
Exactly. Models like LLaMA, Mistral, Falcon, and even smaller fine-tuned versions like Vicuna or Wizard LM. They're serious contenders. In some tasks, open source models are matching or even outperforming closed ones, especially when fine-tuned for specific industries or languages. And because anyone can build on top of them, you get this explosion of niche applications, things that the big players would never prioritize because they're too specialized.
That's fascinating. But it does raise a big question. If anyone can access and modify these powerful models, doesn't that open the door for bad actors too? What about the risks?
You're spot on, and it's a major concern. With open source AI, the same freedom that fuels innovation also makes it easier for people to misuse the technology, creating deepfakes, spreading misinformation, or automating cyber attacks. That's why many responsible open source projects now include ethical guidelines, usage restrictions, and sometimes even gated release approaches, where the most powerful models are only shared with vetted researchers or organizations. At 𝗁, for instance, whenever we work with open source models, we run rigorous audits and apply layered safeguards before deploying them in client environments.
Good to hear that there are ways to manage the risks. So, zooming out a little, what's the bigger impact of open source AI on the tech ecosystem? Why should everyday users or businesses care about this movement?
Honestly, it's reshaping the entire power dynamic in tech. Instead of just a few mega corporations controlling AI access, open source AI allows startups, universities, hospitals, nonprofits, anyone to build world-class AI solutions. It fosters competition, drives down costs, and accelerates innovation across the board. And culturally, it shifts AI from being this mysterious black box to something people can engage with, learn from, and improve together. It's messy sometimes, but it's far healthier for a technology that's going to be so central to our future.
I love that perspective. Last question, put on your futurist hat. What do you predict for the future of open source AI over the next few years?
I think we're going to see even more hybrid models. Companies will continue building proprietary models for competitive advantage, but many will also maintain open source branches to stay connected to the broader innovation community. We'll see major breakthroughs like multilingual models, AI agents, and reasoning systems coming from open source communities first, because the collective brainpower there is just massive. And hopefully, we'll also see stronger ecosystems for safe, ethical, open collaboration emerge. Things like better licensing frameworks and federated development environments.
That's exciting and honestly really hopeful. Sam, thank you for breaking down what could be a very technical topic into something inspiring and accessible.
Always a pleasure, Sana. Thanks for giving space for these conversations.
And to everyone listening, if today's discussion made you rethink who really owns the future of AI, share this episode with a friend who's just as curious as you are. This was Top Tech Gossip with Sana. Stay inspired, stay informed, and I'll see you next time.